You were a scholar. Could barely afford to feed yourself, let alone the books you needed for your studies. So you did your research inside the library. You were studying the ancient history of your world. Even though your world sounds like a pretty boring place if you ask me.
Ah, hello there. Welcome to the library. Anything in particular you're looking for today? Ah, I see. Ancient history, eh? Well, if you just follow that sign over there and head to the very back left, we have tons of ancient books. Not quite sure what's back there myself, but you might find what you need if you go looking.
You walked through rows and rows of tall shelves littered with books, new and old, big and small. The library felt akin to a labyrinth. You found yourself surprised by just how far it stretched on and on. You finally reached the back of the library. You were met with rows of old, dusty, and neglected books. They looked as if they hadn't been shown any care in years, as if they were lost to time, entombed in these shelves, a place where no one goes. It was back there, in the desolate, quiet end of the library, that you found something extraordinary. Something that would change the course of your lonely, exhausting life forever. As your fingers gently grazed the spines of the rows of dusty books, you found one that seemed to catch your eye, call out to you. It was as if time itself had halted around you as you held this tome in your hands. It was heavy, but it wasn't very sizable. You opened up the book and slowly flipped through the old and yellowed pages. It was written in a strange language, some form of scripture that you couldn't quite comprehend. Just when you started to feel as if it was pointless in trying to make sense of this tome, you flipped one last page. And there, inset in the pages, was a gem, as red as molten lava. It sparkled under the dim lights of the sunset shining through dust-covered windows. You couldn't take your eyes off it. It was as if it was calling to you. You plucked it from its home and held it up into the sunlight for a proper look. You wondered to yourself, why is something so valuable just sitting here for anyone to take? Perhaps you thought for just a split moment that you should take it for yourself. But just as that greedy thought popped into your mind, the gem began to glow in the palm of your hand. It started off as nothing but a little spark, until it suddenly engulfed you in its light.
So you wanna play with magic?